I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining.
How sad. Oh, goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
Alright, so we leveled up. We're going to put up to 45 in there. And now what do I want to do? You know what? I think we're just going to put the last 3 in speech. Alright. Let's reset our quest. House always wins. Alright, come on, Boone. Alright. Let us head back downstairs. And find Benny and kick his butt. This is twice he's tried to have us killed. I think the guy deserves to die. Alright. Despite the fact that it's kind of run down, it's actually a really nice looking hotel. Let's talk to the greeter.
Enjoying your stay?
Just wanted to see if there's anything new.
Hey, this is just swell. Benny Vamooses and I'm left holding the bag. What do you need, kid?
Oh, okay. So last recording I had messed up. I thought you had to talk to the greeter, because what you can end up doing is you can ask to use your weapons in here. And you can use those against Benny, but I thought you could talk to the greeter, but I couldn't do that. So you actually talked to Swank. My apologies.
Yeah.
And if you're a woman, you actually have some interesting dialogue options.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Your crimes against the Legion, including the death of the fearless Vulpes Inculta, are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy again. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip, and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
Interesting.
Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
By the way, I'd like to point out that since the capital M and since the M in Mark was capitalized, that means that he actually just gave us some dude named Mark. It's like, here, this is the guy. Bring in Mr. Has the platinum chip, ace in the hole. Alright, we'll do render on the Caesar. For the simple fact that I'm not listening to that man, that we want to travel all the way down here to Cottonwood Cove. I'm trying to think, is there anything else we want to do real quick? Quests. Not that I can remember. Okay, well, let's continue. Novak. Alright. So let's head on off to Caesar's camp and find Benny. Just to make sure. We have all our weapons, right? Yes, we do. Gonna want to equip that. Oh, I just remembered. Okay. My apologies. Alright, we're actually going to want to return to Camp Golf. This actually is a side quest that deals with the ending. So this is going to be, like, I believe... Oh no, this is going to be our first group side quest that we do. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is head into the command tent here. Not the large building. The large building will come in later. You're going to want to come into the command tent. And once inside, speak to Sergeant McCready.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
You look nothing like I pictured you. How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action.
We're not gonna say that, poor guy. So what do you do now that the fighting's died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Very true. Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise. Kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going
Ouch.
to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
Alright.
Yeah, whatever.
Now we're going to equip flags of our foul-ups. It's so bad. Okay, now at this point you have 4 options. You can talk to all 4 of the Misfits, and each of them will give you a different way that you can improve their squad. I'll talk to each of them. I will not be accepting the quest, except for the one that I actually want to talk to. But I will also explain the endings that they each give you. Poindexter.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks I respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
This is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
I guess you don't feel so smart now, huh?
Your insults are both unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself.
Sorry, but you bother me. I had an idea.
And what do you propose?
Now, okay, so you can say what ends up happening is you end up hacking into the mainframe and you end up like improving their record. But basically, they all end up dying because of this. So maybe I'll ask a little more around
As
instead.
you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time.
Okay, something about you bothers me.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
You use intelligent words, but your arrogance really bothers me.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
You look like a
Howdy,
stoner.
great to see you.
Sergeant McCready asked me to whatever.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
Human niceness?
That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So I've convinced the Misfits to get
That'd be
along.
swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Second thought, I'll ask around first. So this one
Whatever you think's best.
basically they end up becoming
Toodaloo.
a better squad, but in the end they kind of just all die.
Well,
Raz.
what you want, Holmes?
Sergeant McCready asked me to get your squad into shape.
Yo, I'll tell you what this squad needs. A healthy dose of angry juice.
Angry Juice?
Psycho, the big red one. I used to run with the Fiends. I still got the hookups. Smuggle some in and you'll see an improvement.
No!
Whatever.
So, what ends up happening is they take drugs, and they do spectacularly. I mean, they do phenomenally because they're so hyped up on drugs. And by the way, Psycho's basically our version of cocaine. Or their version of cocaine. But then because they want more, because they're addicted to it, they end up killing people for the drug, and then the NCR just executes them. So let's talk to
I wish I had the
Mags.
first recon guy looking after me.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
I'm not sure how to take that. Sergeant getting into shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
Can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
Okay, let's get them out to the range.
Are you sure? I've got enough clout to get them started, but these guys are pretty lazy. I doubt they'll want to be pulled in different directions.
Especially the guy on drugs. I'm sure. Let's do it.
You're the boss.
Now, I'm seriously hoping that I didn't mess up. So what I'm actually going to do, and you guys probably aren't going to like this very much, but I'm going to save. And then, if we mess up, I'm just going to reload. I'm thinking we didn't, though. I think I planned it out. And hold on, I actually have a really low frame rate. Hold on 1 second. Okay, maybe I'm hoping it's just because there's not a lot of frames going on. But for some reason, I have a very low frame rate. My apologies for that. Alright. They're going to want to wait for the other two to get here. Alright. Now, what's going to end up happening is we have to pass certain skill checks, and it's actually really funny when you mess up because you give them like the worst advice ever. It's really funny. Anyway, we're just gonna wait for Poindexter. Now Mags.
Okay, everybody's lined up and ready to go. Any suggestions?
Okay, guns 25. Take up positions where you can cover each other. Stay focused.
You heard the man, people. Get focused.
Guns 35. Take your time. Pick your shots and tell your squad mates who you're shooting at.
I've got the one at 11 o'clock. Raz, O'Hanrahan, take the two on the right. Poindexter, the center.
Guns 45. Exhale before you fire. Squeeze the trigger. Don't jerk it.
Right. Exhale, squeeze. Focus on the shot.
Well, I think that went well, don't you? Even though they didn't shoot, it's just a skill check.
Thanks for the help. I think the whole unit's doing a lot better now.
And now they practice. Firing in formation, making sure to cover each other. Oh, crap. Mags.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
So does the shooting range practice take care of things? Sorry.
It helped, but we still got a grenade range inspection to pass.
Nice. Get the troops lined up, I'll help you with it.
After the help you gave us at the shooting range, we'll take any advice you've got. I'll line them up.
By the way, I think in order to get Mags ending, you have to pass 2 of the 3 skill checks. Alright, Mags.
Okay, we've got our dummy grenades and the course is live. We're all set.
Alright, explosives 25. Okay, to start, pull the pin, let it cook off for a count of 3, then throw.
Right, easy enough. 1, 2, 3.
Don't pitch it like a baseball, lob it. You want a good, solid arc.
Solid arc. Check. Lob them up and over, people.
Don't worry about accuracy. Use the grenades to break up clusters of enemies.
Hold the grenades for groups, squad. Hit them in clusters and send them running.
I think that went well, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Thanks. I think we might survive this now.
Now let's watch them throw their grenades. Wow. Wait, I thought those were dummy grenades. Wait a second.
Throwing the Mojave almost makes you wish for it.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
How's the squad doing?
Thanks to you, I think we're in good shape. The squad seems to be functioning much better as a unit now.
Good.
Clear winner.
And there you go. We earned a lot of experience because we not only finished a quest, but we passed a lot of skill checks. Alright. Real quick, guys, I'm going to save. Just in case I end up having to stop the recording because I'm getting very low frame rates. You know what? Real quick, I'm going to stop and I'm going to reload Fraps. So hold on.